If you've been looking for a Lincoln Continental with a little bit more legroom in the back, then 80 of you will be very happy, because Lincoln is producing 80 Continentals that have been stretched an extra 6 inches, giving us this absolutely enormous amount of legroom in the back. Aside from that, the 80th anniversary coach door edition of the Lincoln Continental is basically the same Continental that we've seen before. Now, they have moved the door handle to right here on the B-pillar rather than at the back of the door, quite logically because this now opens in the suicide door fashion, but other than that, the bulk of the vehicle remains the same. Hopping into the back of a standard Continental, you can immediately see the difference between this and the stretched model. We have a lot less legroom going on here. Now, unfortunately, legroom has never really been the problem in the Continental. It's actually been headroom, because trying to sit upright back here, my head really does touch the ceiling immediately. I'd have to actually crane my head to one side or actually slouch a little bit in the back. Under the hood, we find the same engine that we find in some of the other Continental models. It's a 3-liter twin-turbo V6, producing 400 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. That engine is mated to a standard 6-speed automatic transmission, and of course you can get all-wheel drive if you want. We're told that the lucky 80 people that are going to be able to get their hands on one of these will be able to choose any of the current black label colors for the outside of the Continental, but on the inside of the Continental Coach Edition, you'll only be able to get the Chalet or Thoroughbred themes on the interior. So those are two different interior color schemes. They coordinate the wood, the leather, etc. on the inside, but then you can get any of the black label colors on the outside. Note that that is not necessarily the same color palette as the lesser models of the Continental. We're not sure exactly how much the Continental Coach Edition is going to cost, but we're told to expect it to cost at least $100,000 or so, likely more expensive than that. It's probably going to be the most expensive Lincoln, or very close, because the Navigator gets right on up there as well. But if you want to get your hands on the longest Lincoln sedan currently made, this is going to be it. Thanks for taking the time to check out this video. Be sure and hit that subscribe button down there, and of course stay tuned for a full review just as soon as we can get our hands on one.